Okay, we're back. We're gonna be testing to see if we can win a game of DUNE Imperium again. Let's see who we're playing against. Arthur D. I believe I've played a couple of games against him. Currently we're sitting in silver. Nothing too crazy on the row. I mean, missionary protectiva and plane coupling. That's a pretty good combination there. Face initiate industrial espionage. Those are too good too as well. Initiate with conspiracy is also not bad. So which leader did the AI pick for us? The AI picked for us Baron. All right. Well, we wanted to play Memnon or one of these leaders, but I guess we can play some typical leaders for now. Yeah. And let's just kind of have some fun. Play with a more typical, you know, leader. Okay, so since we're trying to get to masters as soon as possible, right? Right now, I don't believe there's many people at masters, if any at all. So we're gonna take a look and see if it's okay. So Tessia is gonna go shipping, or Tessia's gonna try to go shipping. We're gonna probably see some, you know, I don't know. We're probably gonna see a Hundro here from first position. So what factions do we put aside? Do we just go typical feminine spacing? I think that's fine. Could we switch it up? We could switch it up. We could play for Benny and Emperor, but Benny's not really the goal here. Especially in fourth position, we're almost never gonna see this combination of cards. We're never seeing plane coupling and missionaria, unless you early reveal. But even with that, it's still a little bit more challenging. Well, to be fair, there is a line where I can go. I don't know. I can start with a little Arakeen play. So let's just put aside Fremen spacing. Let's just be typical for now. Nothing too crazy. And the combat is skirmish, so and we don't draw any faction access, which is fine. Um, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate we don't draw any faction access, so we're gonna have to kind of play this game a little bit differently. I mean, you could also just wait and pick up like we could get 6 spice eventually and go for like a Highliner for our for our Master Stroke ability. Can we see which leaders we've put aside? We have. Okay, yes. Chosen factions, spacing, and Fremen. So this is gonna be my first time playing the Baron Harkonnen in Ixonimo. I actually haven't played the Baron in a long time. So, I mean, I think Ilbon's probably just going to be going to Wealth here, Wealth Mentat. No, yeah, smuggling with his Signet Ring is fine too, because he can still go Mentat again. Um, let's see. What's our plan here? I think Arakeen is not bad. Arakeen with our Signet Ring. Hardy Warriors from Tessia, Vernius. We're gonna go Arakeen, probably deploying one troop for now. Get that two Solari, or at least charge other people for to put troops in. We kind of just want to see other cards, right? We really want to see like our other. It's a what 40% draw, 40% shot that we draw one of these two. And yeah, I mean we know what's gonna happen. Tessia's gonna try to win the combat here, and then go fold space to kind of really, or not fold space. She could just play her Signet Ring next round and then ship down from Fremen and then go up in spacing, win this combat, get the spacing bump, and now she's shipping instantly. So still suits from Yuna here. Oh, not Yuna. From Helena. Still suits from her. We're gonna go to Signet Ring and just kind of see what we draw here. Let's draw a card first. It's not the card we wanted. Unfortunate. I don't know. Do we put in one? We can put in one for now and just go. I don't know. This is a little bit difficult because we don't actually have a move to do next round. I mean, especially with both these two spaces being blocked. There's a world where we could just straight up early reveal for both planned coupling and Missionaria, depending on what Ilbon and Helena deploy into this combat. And it's not just that. It's not even just these two cards. We could also end up picking up like a Face Dancer Initiate with Industrial Espionage. We have both our accesses. Okay, well, there goes that ability. So Thylax's Surgeon shows up on the row. And I do think that is a card that should be early revealed for. I mean, 2 Persuasion on reveal. Gets you the Beetles pretty fast. I don't know. Is Zilbon thinking about going early revealing here? He might be. Who knows? And obviously, you know, even though we're Baron, I don't really like playing on the shipping track, which is why I choose to pick leaders that don't involve like going super heavy on spacing, because it just feels, for me, even though you get a lot of resources, it feels like you give up more. You give up a lot of other things as well. You give up trying to contest combats. You give up trying to get resources other ways. But anyways, let's see what else people are doing here. Karthag from what's his name? Ilbon. He's gonna deploy true troops in, and I mean, do we early reveal here for Telexus Surgeon? Possibly. I mean, it is an Emperor card, so if we can somehow figure out a way, I mean, if we get 2 Solari from this combat by Helena not deploying here, we might think about early revealing, because this card is very strong. And the thing is, we could probably just set up for like a Highliner play for our to get our Master Stroke off instead of going to Hardy Warriors. I do enjoy a little, you know, Highliner Master Stroke ability than a simple Hardy Warriors. I mean, it's not to say that you know, simply going to Hardy Warriors and trying to win the combat isn't good, but I like to, you know, spice things up a little. Okay, another Atomics, really. Leah Kynes this time. Leah Kynes with some more Fremens. So we see Fedaykin Death Commando, we see Leah Kynes. Okay. So actually, let me see what Master Stroke reads. So is it when you deploy 4 troops to the conflict in a single turn? Okay. So technically, if you were to deploy 4 troops into the conflict with what's a with like a with an entry card on your reveal turn, that also counts for your Master Stroke. So I think that's good to know. Not that it's probably gonna, you know, change anything right now, but could be useful later down. So yep, typical stuff. Sorry, Tessia's gonna go smuggle down. Sorry, ship. What's her ability called? Not smuggling, it's duplicity. She's gonna duplicity, go down and Fremen, go up in spacing, and once she wins this combat, she's gonna go to. Okay, so Elisa doesn't deploy here, which is actually a good spot for us, because I mean, I really want to early reveal here. I mean, early revealing, we get those 2 experimentations. We end up getting Phase Dancer, Industrial Espionage, and Fedaykin Death Commando. And I don't see how we really. I think we're in a great spot after these 3 card buys, like instantly. We're also getting 2 Solari from this combat. Early revealing here doesn't seem too bad. The other action is kind of to play my experimentation, which I'm really not that big a fan of. But then again, also it is playing an experimentation. Well, the thing is, if we don't buy these 3 cards, we're kind of in a little bit of a pickle. But also getting a spice isn't bad. We also have 4 persuasion, so yeah, Fedaykin Death Commando is super nice. Also, it starts to let us win combats over time. So I think we might as well just early reveal here for some Fremens. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, let's just reveal here. Buy Phase Dancer Initiate. Buy Industrial Espionage. And then buy Fedaykin Death Commando. Just Fremen it up. you know, get the 2 Fremens, and then over time we're gonna start experimenting with our phased answer initiate, and assuming we draw into these kind of, you know, together. We are only drawing 1 card next round, so hopefully that 1 card isn't one of these 3. We want to draw into any of our other cards here. Spice Hunter comes off on the row. We're getting 2 Solari from this combat, so next round we're gonna go to Wealth, and then after Wealth might be a Hardy Warriors play, depending on what the combat is like. Contaminator from Ilbon. Tessie's probably gonna be picking up, I don't know, what's Yuna? Sorry, not Yuna. Tessie's, what's her name? Helena. Helena's gonna buy Leokines. And the thing is, there's not many Fremen on the row, except, I mean, there's liaisons, and those are like infinite. So for those of you joined, we're playing ranked on Ixen Immortality. We're currently on silver with 3 stars. So with this win, we would go to gold if we were to win. Really, Tessia just buys two Metadresser Initiates. She just wants to draw cards. Fair enough. Duncan Idaho not being a Fremen card is kind of annoying. I mean, he has the super water symbols and stuff, so... Okay, so no more Fremen. So if Tessia... Sorry, if Helena does have enough, she doesn't really have a backup with this plan. Organ Merchants, Imperial Shock Trooper... I mean, I also forgot to check on the... Oh, okay. There's nothing much on the row here for... in terms of text to buy. Oh, this is a really interesting decision from Helena. She could have played her Signet Ring to Tech Negotiation. Oh, but that still wouldn't have been enough, actually, would it have been? Yeah. So she would not have had enough to buy Leokines. So, unfortunate for her, and I guess for the rest of the table, Helena just ends up removing Leokines from the row, but never acquiring it. So it goes away. Oh, you know what? Now we're most likely definitely going to be going Hardy Warriors if we have the ability to. So Tech Negotiation from... Oh, Memo Quarters. Huh. That's interesting. Why? Memo Quarters is definitely an interesting choice. I mean, I guess she's Tessia, so she wants the factions, so she wants the bumps over time. Research Station from Helena. The thing is, I don't want to commit into this combat if we're not gonna get anything. So I think we're gonna start with Wealth and then go like, what's it called? Hardy Warriors after. Yeah, I really do not want to commit into this combat if I don't need to. Or not that I don't need to, but I don't want to commit and get overcommitted on by Helena, because she has an action. We could also stall and see what and go to Mentat. Sorry, we could go to Mentat. The issue is, again, right, we don't want to draw any of our 3 cards here. We don't want to draw our Phased Answer Initiate, and the chance of us drawing one of them is like 3 and 8, which is really a risk I don't want to take. So we're going to probably see a Swordmaster here from Ilbon. He gives everybody Solari, so that's good. Oh, and the best part about this is that since Tessie is going to go shipping, right? She's going to ship up... she's going to get the Tlalexu track or whatever. And we're just going to... Huh. Imperial Basin from Helena. How many troops does she deploy? 1, 2, 3... Probably 1. If even 1 at all. Might go for 4. Or... So Helena revealed exactly 1 dagger last round. And she deploys in everything. Okay. She had 1 dagger last round. She probably has some more daggers this round. Yeah. It is unfortunate. But that's okay. We're gonna. We do have a signaling, right? Yeah, we do have signaling next round, and we have dagger. Okay, so it's fine. So we're gonna deploy in one troop for now. And set up for like a Highliner play, because we could pick up 6 spice. Well, we're gonna get 1 spice from here, get some more spice from. So sorry, let me rethink that. 1 spice from here, assuming that we draw into initiate and espionage together. Think we should be okay, because this is gonna be a +2. We're gonna pick up the spice here for a +5. Gunthopter. Okay. That's not Fremen. We really want to look for Fremens. Oh, we can also blow up the row. Yeah, we can atomics the row. And once we atomics the row, we can play around that. Okay. So I assume Helena has at least 1 dagger. Would be a big misplay from us if Helena doesn't have at least 1 dagger. But I'm pretty sure she does. Okay. So our next rounds are pretty obvious here. So we're gonna go to face dance to initiate espionage, to wealth, and get enough money. We're gonna have 7. So if Tessia or Helena were to ship down, power play from Helena, and Smuggler Stopped Her from. Smuggler Stopped Her is the new card. So the question is, do we want to buy Smuggler Stopped Her, or do we want to atomics the row here? And for 4 persuasion, I think we're good with atomicsing. For 4 persuasion, Ben's Sister is not bad. Spiritual Fervor isn't a bad card either. But I think we'll take the Benny Sister for now. Okay. And Ilbon's probably going to go to Carthage or Arakeen here and deploy in 1 troop, 2 troops. Hardy Warriors. Okay, so Ilbon wants to win this combat. Or maybe he just wants the... Maybe he just wants the extra spice or whatever. Intrigue, yeah. Yeah, 2 troops from Ilbon. And then he's gonna reveal, probably buy a Spiritual Fervor here. I wouldn't be surprised I'd be surprised if he buys anything else. Gene Manipulation is also not bad. Yeah, but I think this is probably gonna be a Spiritual Fervor from Ilbon. Really, Gene Manip? He's not even the one who has Bennies. It's Tessia. Tessia has a lot of Benny cards. Tessia bought 2 Benedicert Initiates last round with her 6 persuasion. So we're gonna pick up a spice here. Or to be fair, do we need to? Could we get an intrigue instead? We could always wait, because nobody has water except us, so we could technically wait to get this to get spice for next round on like 6. Alright, so just give me the cards I want. And perfect. Spot on. Okay. Wealth from... What's her name? So now, she plays Windfall, and then she manipulates. Really? Oh, she's AFK. Okay. Red has gone AFK, and that's why In the Shadows has been manipulated. All right. So we're gonna play our Face Dancer with our Industrial Espionage. We're gonna draw some cards. Yep. We're gonna take our bump. We're gonna take our experimentations. We're gonna take our specimens, and we're gonna go up in the Emperor track. So now we're on 7. So if Tessia was to go shipping, she does give us the ability to get Swordmaster. And that's great. So we're doing pretty well here. And this combat, assuming that we get at least 2nd or 3rd here, which we're probably most likely gonna get, because we have Fedaikin Death Commando, which is under 3 swords on reveal. So all we have to do is like put in 1 troop. We can get some water back, and then with that water, go to the Great Flat. So Mentat from Ilbon. So Tessia, does she ship first or does she not? Because if she ships and doesn't give a Swordmaster, well, it would be an issue for us, for her mainly. So she does ship. Okay, she ships. She gives us the Swordmaster money that we need. And look, we're in a better position now. Yeah. Swordmaster given to us from Tessia. Hopefully she ships down and picks up some Solari. High priority travel, so she's just drawing a lot of cards. I wonder why. I mean, I guess she wants full scale assault, possibly. Troop transports from Tessia. Pretty strong card for her. Yeah. And I think it was smart for Tessia to give us the Swordmaster money because, well, if she doesn't give it to us, like if she doesn't take the Solari right now, she's not gonna see Swordmaster next round. Because we act before her. So it's in all cases, it's always better for Tessia to give Swordmaster to me first and then act for the rest of the game. Okay. So a couple of card draws from Tessia. We want to see, okay, fold space from Ilbon. Yeah, and since we've gone to still suits once, we can Okay, well our next rounds are what? Experimentations, dagger. Okay. That's alright. Because do we pick up the spice here and hopefully get second or third in this combat? Hardy warriors from Tessia. Oh, she just wants to start she just wants to keep on shipping. Okay, that's what's happening. And unfortunately for her, we're actually going to be the ones taking this combat down. Because, well, we want to ship ourselves. We cannot let Tessia get away with this much value. I just don't think that's feasible at all. Yeah. Just yeah. If she gets this much, like value from this combat, she ships up, gets the more troops. Yeah, it's just all around pretty bad for us. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna deploy in. So what is this? 5. Tessia has, what's her trash situation? She could have 2 daggers, but I doubt she has 2, so maybe 1, right? Because she revealed 2 daggers last round. So but it's a complete split. She did a full reshuffle. So let me think. So she has 8, possibly 9. So we currently have blackmail for 5, so that puts us up to 7, and then this puts us up to 10. I think we just put in 2 here. I think we put in 2 and then let's just not risk it. Yeah, let's get the beetle and just slowly start working on our beetle points as well, because we kind of need those as well. We're definitely going to be needing those. There's no graft cards on the row, I believe. Yeah, there's not really that many graft cards. Tech negotiation from Ilbon. He's going to pick a Minimic film. Yeah, Tessia's going to reveal for In the Shadows and, have an absolutely phenomenal game here. Yeah, so it's a little bit unfortunate that we did overkill. We should have seen that Tessia was only going to be on 1 sword. But then again, she did a full reshuffle. I don't know exactly what her situation was. We're probably not going to buy anything, but Thylaxo Infiltrator is not bad for us, especially once we start going to shipping ourselves. Yeah, I think we'll buy Thylaxo Infiltrator. And I think we're good. Yeah. So we can blackmail down in, I don't know, what's a good spot to blackmail down in? Emperor? Maybe. Yeah, we can go down in Emperor and then Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I found the line. Okay. Next round, assuming we get Highline access, assuming we get spacing access, we're gonna ship down, we're gonna get the 2 spice here, and then we're gonna go Highliner, activate our Master Stroke, and go to what's the space called? Deep Desert or Great Flat. And we're gonna have more spice again to kind of start churning down more bumps and stuff. So yeah, I think we're doing all right. We have also prevented Tessia from continuously shipping here, and eventually we're gonna stop Tessia from shipping in general. We can start shipping ourselves because we have Thylaxo Infiltrator. Yeah, and I think we can catch up to Tessia on some of these alliances. It is going to be a little bit difficult because she has In the Shadows now, so this alliance is probably going to be hers. We can't let her get... I mean, this is literally, this is very unfortunate because of the fact that Helena is an AI, and she put aside like the worst card. I wish she'd put aside In the Shadows, because then she would have at least maybe acquired it. But she put aside In the Shadow. If she had put aside In the Shadows, this game would have been a little bit closer. But right now, I believe Arthur D is very much in the lead. Yeah, and Tessie is gonna get Swordmaster next round. It's all around pretty bad. So Ilbon's probably gonna pick up Pyder Genius, or actually Pyder Genius, instead of Pyder Genius, he might pick up Imperium Ceremony. Yeah, that is a way stronger card than Pyder Genius Advisor. So passes from then, we're gonna simply go down in Emperor, and just start shipping on our own. Okay, passes from Tessia. The issue is, I mean, we still need troops, right? But the thing is, if we're planning on highlightering for our Master Stroke, we can always get a lot of, we can get our abilities back. So let's just advance, and then we're going to recall next round. Oh, advanced again. Oh, it's first auto advances, and it's like, oh, okay, and Machinations is the next combat. Well, we drew into Infiltrator again, so that's not bad. So I guess we'll ship first. Or sorry, smuggle first. Yeah, we'll smuggle first. We don't want to play a card right now. Oops, sorry, that was not advanced. Let's recall and just get the spice that we need for like a highliner. Let's recall. Get the troops we need. Solari or Spice? Yeah, Spice. Spice, obviously. And then pick up another Beetle point. Get the Beetle. See the Intrigue. What is the Intrigue? Give me something good. Advanced Weaponry. All right. That's not a bad Intrigue. And then we'll pick up a point in the Emperor. And like start working on that alliance. Yeah. So we're doing pretty well here. We're one Solari short, aren't we? Yeah, one Solari short from being able to deploy advanced weaponry. Also, does Master Stroke read units, or does it say troops? It says troops. Okay. So if we were to deploy a Dreadnought, and it wouldn't work. That's fine. So we're the only ones with troops again. That's great for us. So we're gonna start working on. We're gonna go to Arakeen here with our Thylaxo Infiltrator. And well, we're gonna get a specimen. We're gonna get a experiment. We'll get to experimentation once. We get to specimen once, and we draw 2 cards. So fold space from what's his name? Ilbon. Fold space from Ilbon. He's gonna start contesting Tessia and shipping, which is fantastic for us. And we're gonna draw 2 cards. We're gonna draw 2 cards here, and oh, actually, wait. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I should have played. Maybe I should have taken a bump in Fremen. But I think it's okay. I don't think it's that big of a mistake here. I think we take the bump in Emperor was fine, because we want to kind of contest that alliance later down the line. So if Tessia doesn't take Swordmaster here, she does lose. So she has to make a choice, either Swordmaster and lose. But then again, the good thing is that the AI itself is probably not smart enough to realize that Helena needs Swordmaster right now. So luckily for Tessia, she's going to get away with having Swordmaster and having shipping, which is, unfortunate for the rest of the table. Oh, wait. The AI has figured out how to go get Swordmaster, which is great. Fantastic. We love when the AI makes a smart move. Let's play the Graft card. Industrial Espionage. I mean, great. This is great synergy, right? Oh, do we card bag or Arakeen? I think we can do either. So, do we have Fremen? That's the question. I don't think we have Fremen. Let's experiment again. Get the bump here. So we need to draw into some Fremens. And that's not a Fremen. And this is also not a Fremen. It's fine. Mentat is still open. I doubt it's going to be open by the time we can get there again. And I think we'll deploy in 1 for now. Yeah, I think we Could go for 2. I think 1 is okay though. I guess if we win the combat, it's good. Yeah, drawing no faction access is a little bit unfortunate in diplomacy or face dancer initiate. And that kind of was the goal. The goal was to kind of draw into our faction access cards, so that we could go to Highliner and then instantly go for a deep desert play or a great flat play. Still suits from Ilbon. And the issue with this is that since we're not going to get the great flat we're not going to get to the great flat right now. We're not going to be seeing it at all. Yeah, because Ilbon is going to end up getting something from this combat. Or I mean, even if Ilbon doesn't, Tessia probably will. So what does Tessia do? Tessia might go. Well, okay, this is the question here, right? So do we go Mentat here? Do we go? I think we have to go Ment. Okay, well, I guess not. We could go to Karthag. And actually don't hate the Karthag play here, because next round we still have the ability to Highliner into next round. Mentat from Helena. So do we want to win this combat? I mean, we could, right? What's the intrigue situation looking like? It's not looking that bad. So I guess we might as well try to win the combat here with our Signet Ring. Everybody only has 1 action. Helena has no troops. Ilbon has access to Siege, but at max he can only put another 6 strength. He does have 3 intrigues though, so we have to be worried about that a little bit. So I think we just try to win the combat here. Staged incident. Well, I guess now we put in all of our troops here. Because let's think. Sage incident for 3 puts us back to 4. This is another 6, and then 7 strength. Do you think 7 strength is enough? I doubt it. So I think we should be okay for 3. I guess 4 is fine, because if Ilbon wants to come over the top here, it's all right. Second wave. All right. Well, now this is great. Now we can still win the combat and also staged incident for the point. So we've somehow been able to get back into this game. So we have 3 to buy. Could be 5. Don't think we're gonna make it 5. Think we're just gonna take the swords here. We're on 11 strength. 11 strength, but we lose 6, puts us up back to 5 strength, and then if you were to second wave again, it would be 9 strength. Sure. 9 strength, I think, should be enough to really win the combat. Or not win the combat, but like at least make the intrigues fall out. This depends on what Ilbon does here. You might Hardy Warriors. And the thing is, if Ilbon Hardy Warriors, it's like perfect for us, because then he loses the water, and we get the water instead for the Great Flat. The thing is, are there any techs that we might want to buy here? Shuttle Fleet's not bad. Restricted Ordnance is not bad either. Are we ever getting High Council? I doubt it. So, nothing really, anything crazy happening there. Tessia does need to find a way to get 2 Solari somehow. And I think we're in okay shape right now. We think we're doing all right. We're the only ones who've experimented a lot. We have 2 to buy. Hardy Warriors from Ilbon. Does he want to win this combat? The answer is no. Okay. That's good for us. That is very good for us. And the fact that he's chasing on Tessia for this alliance is great. Or not chasing the alliance, but he seems to be, taking the Fremen alliance, which is great. Tessia is probably going to be going for Benny. We want to go for spacing. I think that's our game plan. We go for the spacing alliance with the Highliner, and then Master Stroke. With our Master Stroke, we can get the Fremen point, we can get the spacing point, and then really contest the alliance with like a fold space. I think that should be enough. Imperial Basin from Tessia. She's gonna put in one troop here. And then hopefully Helena doesn't give the water to Tessia. So Ilban acts first next round, and Ilban is going to go Karthag from Helena. She's gonna Organ Merchants and does not deploy the troop in. That is unfortunate for us. Okay, 9 to buy. Let's take the 2 swords here. Or do we take the 2 persuasion for Piter Debris? I don't think so. I think we're okay with the 2 swords instead. And yeah, I think we're okay. To be fair, we could have chosen not to stage it in this round and maybe stage next round, because the next round could be, well, bad. So we're sitting in 4th position, right? So since we're sitting in 4th position, we're probably going to be getting shipping on round 7. So with that play in mind, we can probably think about going to a smuggling round, so that we can ship up and down to kind of get our point on Benny. The thing is, are we getting the end of the beetle track? We are, right? So we currently have 2 beetles. All we need to do is experiment 3 times, which is pretty likely. So does Ilban have 8? He's gonna start. He has power play in his hand. All right. Well, does this change anything? 2 intrigues from Ilban though. 2 intrigues from Ilban here. I wonder if he has 10. The thing is, there's not many intrigues in the deck that have 5 swords on them. So he would need to have a combination of 3 swords and 2 swords. So 6 to buy from Helena. She's probably going to pick up a Piter here. Yep. So the AI is relatively smart. It picks up cards that... Okay, well, then it buys cards that are absolutely horrendous for it. So do we stage right now? I guess we might. I think we should. And then we can play the second wave for 1 more troop. And then we'll pass. So 9. Does Ilban have 9? Who knows? He passes. Perfect. All right. And Tessia only has 1 intrigue. It is not possible for Tessia to hit 9, which is great. So we get away with that. And our bump is going to go into Emperor, because we want that alliance. It seems that... So where's our other bump going? Emperor and Benny, probably, because with 1 Master Stroke, we're getting our Fremen and our spacing bump. So I think Emperor is perfect here. Yeah. And we still have our Master Stroke ability. We have put aside Fremen and spacing. Oh, what was the next combat? Eric Keen. Okay. That's fine. Highliner's still doable. And in our hand, we have a bump here. The question is, do we want to take it? Because is there a world where we somehow get to the end of the beetle track first? I don't know. But I think our next couple of rounds are pretty planned out here. We're gonna go Highliner here first. Right? Highliner first to kind of get the spacing bumps and the other bumps. Tessia's gonna... Oh, Tessia needs Swordmaster money, doesn't she? Yeah, Tessia needs Swordmaster money. So I think we're actually gonna play Highliner with with a convincing argument here, because we're gonna be the only ones who have the ability to go to the Great Flat. Yeah, I think that's a better play here. Tessia wants Swordmaster money, and she commits to getting Swordmaster, then she can no longer get this Great Flat Spice. So, it all worked out for us. Somehow we got the Great Flat Spice on a +4. Yeah. So we do absolutely need to pick up... Oh, okay. Tessia picks up Great Flat right now. Does she have another Solari somewhere? Doesn't look like it. She doesn't have that extra Solari. How does she plan on getting the extra Solari, I wonder? which is, I mean, that's also fine. We still have a path on our own. Um, High Council from what's her name? Helena. She's gonna put aside. That's fine. So the question is, do we go to Conspire here? We go to Conspire, we could get all our troops back, and then we also get enough money for advanced weaponry. I don't know, it feels really nice to go there, to go Conspire. Um, and then we could also pick up some spice back with our Haga Basin play. I mean, to be fair, we're getting more. Oh no, this gets us a point too, doesn't it? A bump. Okay. So, I mean, Highliner makes so much sense here. So the question is either Highliner or just take the spice. Tessia might Highliner herself, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, you know what? Let's Highliner first, and then just get Master Stroke online. We deployed 4 troops in. Now we activate our Master Stroke. With that, we can go up in Spacing and Fremen, take a couple of points, and let's just end our turn. And I think we're in a good position here. So for those of you just joined, it's currently 3:43 p.m. here where I'm staying. And we're playing Immortality. This is the rank system, and so we're currently playing with an AI, which is Helena, and Arthur D is kind of, I think, in the lead right now because he has In the Shadows, he has shipping access, unrestricted shipping access almost, and yeah, it feels pretty difficult for us to kind of maneuver that. Tech negotiation from Helena. She's gonna pick up shuttle fleet, I assume. Yep, this is a shuttle fleet. Holtzman engine shows up. Helena starts to go for this alliance. Sorry, Tessie starts to go for this alliance. Still suits from Helena. She's gonna start working on this. The AI is really just out of the game. Not really the biggest threat here. And if somehow we can win this combat, I think we're okay too. You know, we will be more than okay if we can win this combat. So what's the next tech that showed up? Holtzman engine. All right. So we want to smuggle, right? Because we want to set up for that round 7 kind of turn. Ilbon is gonna have power play in his next round. So yeah, he has power play either now or later. So we have to be aware of that, and he's probably gonna be power playing this Fold Space Alliance. I mean, it is hard to say no to the Beetle, right? I mean, it's hard to say no to the faction bump. Yeah, I think we'll take the faction bump here. All we really need is to go experiment twice, which is very possible. Let's just advance, and then let's take the bump in. I guess let's take the bump in Emperor and kind of like prevent anybody else from doing anything to it. It's nice. We also get the troops back to go into the combat with. So it's like overall pretty nice. And yeah, with that, we are doing pretty well. Also, if the techs are nice, we might also decide to smuggle one more time so that we can acquire one of those techs. Possible scenario. How likely is it? I don't know, but it's possible. So the good thing is that Tessia's going to be playing on basically 3 actions this whole 2 actions. Oh no, she just bought Shuttle Fleet, so she still has she has the 8 Solari. So she's going to get Swordmaster next round and have 3 actions on round 7. which is all right. She has sped up her game a lot, so for her to kind of get set back by like one action isn't that much of an issue. We did our best to try to slow Tessia down, so that's good. I do forget that Baron actually has a different ability of his Signet Ring. I think I've only triggered it once, and I've seen my Signet Ring like 3 times. So maybe I should probably work on that. Yeah, so Fold Space from Ilbon, he's gonna try to get the Alliance himself, which is perfectly fine with us because this means he's not gonna be entering the combat. Or at least I don't think he's gonna be entering the combat. Do we go Karthag here or do we go Eric Keen? Also, wait, is there a world where we somehow end the game next round? Let me think. So if we win this combat, we'd be on 7, right? Beetle would be 8, and then selective breeding would be 9, and then if we somehow hit a Spice and Slow, that'd be 10. But I doubt we're gonna get a Spice and Slow. Haga Basin from Helena. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go to Eric Keen. Oh, sorry, Karthag here. Because we can set up for a research station round, which I think is fine, because we also get the trash, we get the machine culture. What's the text? We're not that good, so machine culture isn't really gonna be doing a whole lot much for us. And I think we put in the extra troop here in the case that Ilbon decides to kind of go Hardy Warriors. I think the 2 troops is okay too. We really need to win this combat to even have any sort of hope of trying to end the game next round. Yeah. So we have one faction. If we can somehow get to shipping, right? If we can get to shipping, then that's obviously going to be the bump here. If we can get Spice and Slow, that is probably going to be a research station action. That's going to be another point, putting us up to 8. Okay, so secrets from Ilbon. So it is a little bit unfortunate we did over deploy here, but obviously I'm not too sad about it because we have advanced weaponry, which is another 3 strength. And if we win this combat, which we're most likely going to win this combat, and the Arakin flag is going to get us some more Solari for quid pro quo. Okay, so yeah, I guess it makes a lot of sense to why Ilbon ended up playing his accesses to to factions. Quid pro quo does get him a lot of points here, so I understand why he did that. Let's just end our turn. Nothing to buy for now. Obviously this is when a stage incident would have been nice. Oh, that's not good. He has power play in this round, so he can now he has to basically search for it again. So he has 6 cards in his deck, and he has to look through all of this to try to find power play. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just it is more unlikely than it is likely. Passes all around, and we're gonna take the flag. And we still have a couple of points that are hanging that we need to pick up. First of all, it's the beetle point, and second of all, it's the E. This is not good, but we do have enough persuasion for Spice and Slow, or at least an attempt at getting Spice and Slow, which hopefully should be enough. Also, this combat maybe allows us to get Spice and Slow as well. Oh, sorry, end the game. I doubt it though, because well, this depends on what Tessia does here. I assume she goes shipping first. Yeah. So Tessia ships. We do have the Arachnean flag. We're gonna go to research station first of all. Yeah. I think research station is the most obvious decision here. We need the experimentations. We need to find an experimentation ourselves. Yeah. We need to find an experimentation ourselves. So Tessia does have troop transports. You know what I wish we had? I wish we had the voice or something. We could have voiced Swordmaster or Mentat. Smuggling from Helena. She's gonna manipulate off embedded agent, which is alright. So I think we're gonna start with the research station here. Let's just draw 2 cards first. Dagger, not the one we wanted. Plalaxo Infiltrators, also not the card that we wanted. Because, well, I think we'll put in 1 troop for now. Well, actually, Plalaxo Infiltrator is not bad because we can just trash. I don't know. Oh, do we need to trash? Because technically we could get to like Benny somehow. I don't know. Yeah. So this is a pretty this is a small issue. Not drawing any experimentations does deny us the ability to get spice and slows. I guess we'll discard. This will just trash the recon. And I doubt Mentat's going to be given to us. We need to pick up some spice for a possible Highlander next round to try to win the combat. Intrigues are like hanging around for basically everyone. So we lose 2 persuasion on that. We draw a card, but we really need to get. We need to get to this. We need to hit this mark. Because that would have been a point for us, and then Spice Slow would have been 9, basically. So, and then the last point would have been the Benny, which is 10. We could have ended it this round, and given our situation, I don't think we're going to be able to, unless we somehow win the combat. Which obviously is still a pretty uphill task to climb. Okay, so we're going to see a Still Suits from Ilbon. He's kind of, start working on this alliance. He advances on the Thalexu track. Swordmaster from Tessia. So this is good because now we can actually go get. Okay. She goes down in Benny, goes up in Emperor. She gets the point there. We don't want to have this little war. It is a little bit of an issue because we don't have selective breeding. Oh, so selective breeding disappears from us, or at least we can't go there anymore. Helena has no intentions of ever reaching this track, it seems. But the good thing is she is slightly contesting on this combat. So let's decline that, and then just give me like an experimentation or something. Perfect. All right, great. So now we still have the ability to end the game now, I think. This would get us an intrigue, a card draw, and the beetle point. That would put us up to, but that would only be 6 persuasion though. Okay, how are we getting to the rest of it? Yeah, with selective breeding gone, it is a little bit more difficult for us to get to that amount that we need of a spice and slow. Arakeen from Ilbon. Yeah, we are 1 point away from ending the game here. But maybe there is a world where we somehow win this combat. Because if you think about it, we could get we could go smuggling. Sorry, we could go shipping, get the 2 troops, see the intrigue, and then also go hardy warriors. And then that would be what, like 8 strength, I think. Right, hold up. That would be in a plus 8, and then plus 11. It'd be plus 11 strength. Okay. Tessia really wants this alliance, but it's not just the fact that she wants the alliance. She also wants to win the combat, and she has 2 intrigues left. 2 intrigues left. Is it gonna be enough? So she takes away bribery. She doesn't want to bribe anymore. She briberies for the Benny, maybe? No, she's still briberies for Emperor. Um, she gets the 2 troops and she deploys them in, I assume. Um, yeah, I think she probably deploys in here. We also don't have any persuasion cards left in our deck. Oh no, we have Benny Sisters still. So she deploys in 14 strength. Okay. Well, secrets from Helena. She's gonna start working on this alliance herself. Um, yeah. We're gonna go up to, and we're gonna infiltrate. We're gonna get the card draw first. Benny's sister. Okay. Well, that's some more swords. Let's advance, and then let's recall. And then let's actually get the Solari. Yeah, I think we need the Solari for, like, advanced weaponry. The issue is we did not find any Fremens. War chest. Okay, alright. So, we've somehow also found a way to end the game, which is great. Yeah. So this is probably going to be a round 6 win for us. And yeah, we're going to go to Hardy Warriors here. High Council from Ilban. He wants to start working on these alliances and stuff. So we currently have 8 persuasion, and it's not possible for us to hit 9, because even if we were to draw a card somewhere, again, it's not possible. So we're going to be fighting Tessia on 2 intrigues here. We also have our intrigue of our own, so let's actually recount the strength. So this +8 would put me up to 10 strength, and then this would put it into 13, and then this is 17, and this is 19. Okay, so we're on 19 strength here, which I think is all right, or should be enough at least. So let's deploy on everything we can. Let's weaponry for the Dreadnought. And let's end our turn. So Spice was slow from Ilban here. Has Holtzman Engine been bought? No, it hasn't. So Ilban has 1 Spice was slow. Yeah. Does Tessie actually have Allied Armada off? No, she doesn't. So we'd be at 19 strength. Let's take the 2 swords, and then let's get the beetle point. And then let's end our turn. Should be enough. Hopefully it's enough. And obviously I think we'll buy power play here. I mean, it's a bump, right? If in the case that somebody ends up taking our alliance, we can always just take it back. That's somebody mainly being Tessia Vernius. So Tessia passes. Perfect. Now we just end the game. And that's a simple pass from us. We get to end the game, and we win. GG's. We'll trash away our dagger. Sure, why not? And then put a Dreadnought on, I guess, I don't know, Karthag. Yep. We had War Chest as well, so we had 19 strength. So yeah, it worked out. And we ended up winning the game on, what was that? On round 6. So now we accelerate to gold, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 stars to get to platinum. And this next queue opens in 23 minutes because we've just missed this previous queue, unfortunately. So yeah, I guess the stream will be up. I'll just stop. I'll like be on mute, and I'll wait till like the next stream. All right, we're back. Looking to play some more Dune. Game finally, the queue finally loaded up, so we're hopefully gonna try to get to. We're gonna try to get at least another game in. Hopefully, the game either finishes by like 5:30. It's currently 4:30 here, so the game finishes by either 5:30 or like 6, so that we can instantly load up into the next queue without having to wait for another like 20, 30 minutes. Typically, you do see a lot of a round usually takes, I don't know, a game usually takes around, I don't know, like an hour of 20. That's kind of like the range that you want to be at. The worst thing is when you start the game at like an hour and the game ends at like 4 past 1, and now you gotta sit and wait for a queue for like another 20, 30 minutes, which is unfortunate, but oh well, that's what it is. So we're back playing some more Dune. In 30 seconds, we're gonna be starting another game, and the last game we played was a Baron on a round 6 win. So we got, I believe, we got lucky there. Um we saw some nice intrigues that were like well timed. We ended up going to Highlander. The staged incident really got us the extra point that we needed. To be fair, like the face dancer at the start, the face dancer and um what's the industrial espionage? Those two cards really kind of were nice together. We ended up getting, I think, 2 uses off of the graft ability on industrial espionage, and getting that extra research and a specimen along with the card draw is just very nice. I mean, we ended up buying a total of 3 Thalaksu cards that round, that game, which is kind of crazy. And we were still able to hit the Benny, the end of the track, or sorry, the we were able to get the first beetle point as well by round 6. So it was some great, like obviously some luck involved, but also the planning was super nice. Um, Tessia decided to go for that combat, and unfortunately, 14 strength was just not going to be enough, because we were at least going to be on 19, especially with our top deck of um, the Benny sister for 2 swords, and even if we didn't get that, we still had another intrigue. So I think we were still okay. All right, so we're playing against London Nerd, Salem, I as Cat, and myself. Okay, so we're sitting in first position. Let's take a look on the tech roll. Artillery. Alrighty then. Is this an artillery game? It is an artillery game. Weirding Way, Duncan, Idaho. I mean, what are some good artillery leaders, right? Let's think. I mean, Ilbon is probably the best one here. Um, Everybody else is kind of average, it seems, at artillery. Yeah. So we're. I mean, do we pick up artillery? Is it worth it? I think we pick up Romber though. I think Romber is fine. Um, just kind of get dreadnoughts early, kind of pressure the combats even more with artillery. Yeah, I think if we pick Romber here, Elise is also not bad. Memnon's not bad. Actually, I didn't even take a look at what the other techs were. Wind traps, disposal facility. All right, and then on the road there's Contaminator. We're sitting in first position, so Contaminator is great. Weirding Way is great. Duncan, Idaho is great. Um, all right, so Memnon goes away. So we're gonna be picking Romber here. So there's a couple of strong leaders in this game. There's a couple of weak leaders in this game. Memnon and Romber being the weaker ones, and Ilbon and Baron being the stronger ones. Yeah. I believe in the adjusted mod that on Tabletop Simulator, a lot of people try to um, do we go Seek Allies to Wealth here? Don't hate it. I think Seek Allies to Wealth is not bad. I think, well, hello guys for whoever's joined the stream. We're playing Immortality on Ranked. And we're going to try to basically... Ooh, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe giving artillery to other people was an error. But I guess I'm not too sad about it because we still have abilities for Swordmaster and stuff. We really need we want Memnon to go to what's the space called? Smuggling, so he can smuggle down again next round and give us the Solari we need for like for a Dreadnought early. So full space from Memnon, that's not great. But the good thing is he's going to be going full space again next round. We're probably going to see a Baron Hardy Warriors, I assume. What else? What else is probably going to be happening here? Smuggling from Baron. Oh, you know what? Okay, wait. There is a argument to be made here, right? So if we were to buy artillery for 1, we buy artillery for 1, we go to say Haga Basin, right? We buy artillery for 1. There is still a world where we can get to Swordmaster here. There is still a world where we can find Swordmaster like quickly. Because if we were to get second in this combat, which I think is totally possible, Party Warriors from Ilmon, interesting. We need to pick up spice is the thing, right? So how do we pick up spice? Right. Okay, so if we were to buy artillery through this path, right? And instantly deploy, and say we deploy like, I don't know, I think 2 troops is probably the best. We want to pick up either 1 water or 1 spice here, because then next round, since we have 1 experimentation and 1 diplomacy, we can take one of those cards to say Great Flat and then go to Conspire. If we get a water, we go to Great Flat. If we get a spice, we go to Haga Basin, and that's our path to get to Swordmaster. Great Flat Conspire, yeah. Great Flat Conspire, and then obviously since we just bought artillery, we're going to be playing a more fun game. We're going to be playing with Weirding Woman. I know I'm wrong, but I probably should be picking up X-Scale Compact, but oh well. I'm Morph. Yeah, either Great Black Conspire or Haga Basin Conspire, either one, depending on what we place in this combat. And hopefully Baron is going to smuggle next round, so he gives us the extra Solari we need to get to Conspire. To get to Swordmaster. I don't know about 1 troop, because I know, I mean, I don't know how much you've played on like on, I guess, this on digital, but a lot of people just put 2 troops in for the first combat. It's kind of annoying. I guess sometimes it is because it's a Solari combat, but I just didn't want to risk it. I had to actually absolutely make sure that I'm drawing the right cards, or not the cards, but getting enough resources here. Obviously in hindsight, 1 would have probably been enough. But Baron might put in 2 troops here. Who knows? Baron might put in 2 troops, but no, he passes. Okay, yeah. So 1 troop would have been enough. Oh, atomics. That's not great. We might have to have atomics ourselves, because there's no daggers on the row anymore. Unfortunate. Reveals for 5. He's gonna buy Thalaxo Master. Lucky for him. Give me some swords. Truthsayer. That's a sword. That also could reveal for more swords down the line. So let's buy Truthsayer here, and then we buy a Contaminator here. Baron might cut off Great Flat. Well, I mean, if he does, it's okay. We're not too sad. I also doubt that Baron's going to go Great Flat Conspire himself, because especially because of the fact that Memnon... Sorry, he went smuggling round 1. I would say it's pretty unlikely for Baron to go Great Flat, because there's not really anything he specifically wants. So all the way, by the way, another Thalaxo Master actually showed up on the row, and there's 2 more Benny Sisters. Also, what is with these like double cards? We saw both Smuggler Stopters are here, both Thalaxo Masters got bought, both Benny Sisters are around. This could be a pretty nice artillery game for us, if we can end up buying it. Benny Sister, at least. So it all passes around. We get the water. And next round, we're going to probably get... Well, this is all right. As long as this combat is not Solari, we're good. Yeah. And the thing is, we're probably going to be getting at least third in this combat. Memnon's going to go smuggling to, sorry, shipping from Fold Space. Baron's going to go probably smuggling. He might even go Hardy Warriors, to be fair. Yeah, Baron might go Hardy Warriors instead of smuggling. Because he wants access to shipping. So that actually, wait, it's actually better. Because if he wins this combat, Baron then has the ability to go to shipping instantly. Yeah, Hardy Warriors. He wins this combat. He's going to take a bump in spacing. Typical Baron stuff. And we're going to go from there. Yep. I mean, is there any world where we reveal for Talaxomaster? But I think we have to blow up the row, though. But is TM really that strong? That's also the other question we're asking. Is TM that strong enough is it strong enough to the point where we need to probably play defensive atomics? Because right now we're really just looking to buy cards that have daggers on them. We bought one, Truthsayer. It's not the greatest, but we have bought it. Nothing really on the tech row there, so we're probably in Conspire here from us. Yeah, that too. Actually, I actually literally just played a game on the stream before, and I ended up using my Baron's Masterstroke because I let the AI pick for me which leader I was gonna play, and I ended up using the Masterstroke ability to go Highliner, and I was able to trigger both with Highliner. I think I ended up getting the Masterstroke ability off in round 4, I believe. So it was pretty late, and I really never went shipping the whole game. I think I went maybe twice the whole game. Really, Memnon goes to tech negotiation. Okay, so we know what he's setting up for. This is the most, like, obvious... Oh, no, he wants memo quarters. Why? Why memo quarters? He could buy Talaxomaster. I mean, this is probably a Talaxomaster as well, but... Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Well... It was definitely a different way to play Baron. It wasn't the typical going Hardy Warriors play. Also, there was multiple times throughout that game where I thought that people were going to over-deploy on me, so I had to kind of sit and wait to basically see what everybody else was doing. Which, obviously, you know, in hindsight was a pretty good choice because I ended up getting the Highliner that round. I won, I think, I won Machinations. I won 2 of the... Oh, Baron goes to... What? Where did he get an intrigue from? Oh, it must have been from a Signet Ring, didn't he? Wow, what an amazing top deck. And Baron goes to shipping next round. Oh god. Does he prevent us from getting Swordmaster? Oh, he does, doesn't he? Because he goes to he goes to ship up. He ships down instantly. Wins the combat, and then takes a bump in spacing, and then with this shipping bump, he takes a bump in spacing as well. Oh, no, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to buy wind traps. Maybe disposal. I'm not sure, but... Okay, Mentat from Ilbon. So, do we defensive atomics here? That's the question. I mean, first we can go to Conspire first, and then see what card we draw, or what intrigues we draw. Private Army, not really that crazy. We have 3 Persuasion to buy. We're gonna see a Talaxomaster from Ilbon. Sorry, from both Memnon and Ilbon. I doubt it, because where did Memnon go first? Action. He went to Fold Space. Maybe he didn't have yellow, but I definitely think he has 5 though. Like, this is definitely a 5. Otherwise, he wouldn't go tech negotiation. I don't know. Do we atomics here? Because we don't have 5 ourselves. And letting somebody else have Benny's sister is also not great. I don't know. It's like super borderline. I think we're okay with letting him have uh Galaxo Master though. He has 6. He has okay, yeah. So Memnon actually didn't have yellow. I didn't check exactly what he had in his hand, but he didn't have yellow. Keys to power. We're probably gonna see Baron pick up one of the smuggler stopper. No, he's gonna buy the. Oh, he's gonna buy Benny's sister. Oh, this is so bad. We wanted Benny's sister. We only have. Oh, wait. We're gonna get Benny's sister. This is perfect. Bounty Hunter shows up too. Oh, we're gonna have a fun artillery game. Okay. So next round, Baron's gonna go shipping. Baron's gonna give us the Solari that we need for Swordmaster. And we're gonna go from there. Yeah. Having a great round so far. We're probably gonna pick up some. We're gonna pick up an intrigue, I think, from this round. I mean, ideally, we could pick up some spice too. We could pick up both if Ilbon chooses not to deploy or only deploys in one and has only one dagger. Who knows? Still suits from Ilbon. He only puts in one troop though, and I believe he has played his dagger, so he only has one dagger. So that's gonna be enough for us to get second place in this combat for a spice and a intrigue. Yep, one troop from Ilbon, and we're gonna just start picking up some. We're gonna pick up some powerful swords here. Benny's sister today, or not today, sorry, right now. Oh, long reach. That is a card. Maybe you should atomics for that because I forgot what Ilbon bought last round. Where did Ilbon buy? Does this thing not scroll? Oh, it does. Okay. Ilbon bought. Sent troop. Romber Vernius. What did Ilbon buy? Memnon, Romber, Ilbon. Ilbon bought Plalaxu Master. Okay. So he doesn't actually have a oh wait, I actually didn't see how much he revealed for. Ilbon revealed for 4. And he revealed Plalaxu Master instantly. What a card. Or what a draw for him. Instantly revealing Plalaxu Master. He could probably pick up Gola. Oh, it'd be disgusting if he gets Gola long reach. Oh god. Oh, Gola with Carinogen is also pretty good. And it gives him Solari for Mentat again. He does pick up Smuggler Stopper though, which is pretty interesting because I'm not quite sure if he knows that if he doesn't have he probably does. I don't know how he plans on getting both his bumps on spacing, but Smuggler Stopper is definitely an interesting buy. Also, another Benny sister shows up. It seems to be like this game is the game of doubles. We saw both Spot Doctors, we saw both Galaxy Masters, both Benny sisters. What else did we see? Not sure, but it's crazy. Hey, we keep drawing more. Oh my god. The daggers on this hand is gonna be beautiful. And we get to win this combat, and we get to trash a card. Oh god, this is gonna be fabulous. We're gonna go dagger to Swordmaster. We're gonna have to play our experimentation, and we're gonna have to play our Contaminator. That's the plan. Baron's gonna ship down, give us Swordmaster, and think that should be good. Oh, this is gonna be 3 swords. This is gonna be another 5 swords, and this is yeah. So plus 5 swords basically. Yeah, Baron's gonna go up in spacing. Yeah, think we're doing all right. He gives us the Solari we need for Swordmaster. Yeah, but I do think we need to atomic so that Ilbon doesn't ever get long reach for the goal long reach play. It is unfortunate that we do have to atomics because I really want to pick up, Benny's sister. Also, are we ever gonna get to play our experimentation? We still need to play an experimentation too, like okay, so there's 3 spots we can play an experimentation too. Here, here, or here. But I doubt we're gonna get to here because it's a +2 right now. Maybe we get to smuggling. Also, the thing is, maybe 3 swords should be enough, plus the 2 that we deploy anyways, so we'll be at 7 strength. Maybe 7 strength might be enough to, you know, win the combat. And also, we still have Vicious Talons in Private Army, so maybe we can actually just end up playing a Truth here instead of our experimentation. So Baron's probably thinking of going... Oh, Baron goes Imperial Basin. Okay. This is not looking good for us at all. Yeah, this is not looking good for us. We've lost 2 of our spots for experimentation so far. To be fair, we could play like a Truthsayer too. What are these top decks from Baron? These are some crazy top decks, by the way. And he deploys in what, 2 troops, so he's on 7 strength. He has 2 intrigues, and assuming Baron, knowing Baron, he's probably got another 3 swords in there too. So he's probably on 10 strength. Especially with the intrigues he's been getting so far, they're all red and they're all like super key. Wealth from Ilbon. Okay. And he actually pulled off the combination, by the way. He has 6 cards in his deck. It was pretty much a big reshuffle, and he drew the combination for double beetles. I mean, we weren't really ever going to contest for that double beetle ability. Okay, so let's go Contaminator to Still Suits, and just slowly start working on our beetle points. I think we deploy in 2 here. Get the beetle, and I think that should be the end of our turn. So right now we'd be at what, plus the 3 plus 5 plus, so we'd be at plus 9. Looks good. Also, there is a world where I can just go like smuggling again, and then, because I need Solari. I also want the Emperor Alliance. So what's our next hand looking like? Do we have daggers in there? No, we don't. So we have Diplomacy in there, Ring in there. Nothing too crazy. With our Diplomacy though, oh, what we can do is next round we can end up getting a Dreadnought. Yeah, I like that. I like getting a Dreadnought next round. We're gonna go to Smuggling, to Experimentation, and get... Probably go to Wealth again, and then get a Dreadnought. Or I guess we could wait on getting the Dreadnought too. So I wonder what Memnon's thinking about here. Conspire from Memnon. So he's gonna start working on this, on his Swordmaster. Maybe he actually wants High Council. The good thing is that the longer that other people don't have High Council, the better. Sorry, not the long people. The other people don't have Swordmaster, the better for us, because we get to wait out everybody. The issue is that Ilbon is ahead of us, so we can't really steal Mentat off of him. So Unnatural Reflexes is gone. Oh, this is just an absolute card draw engine from Baron here. He's on 8 strength right now. We might have to kind of hold our Vicious Talents here. We only have 1 experimentation played, right? Yeah, we only do. So we need to get to Smuggling of this round. Yeah. We need to get to Smuggling. And then next round we can go Weld, Dreadnought, and then deploy. I like that line. Also, what are the odds Ilbon has 6? Because we can't let him have long reach, but also at the same time, we kind of want to pick a bounty onto ourselves. I do think the odds of Ilbon having long reach are pretty low, so I guess we'll just go to Experimentation. Let's just get a Beetle again. We see another Intrigue. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we see an Intrigue from getting a Beetle point. Yeah. War Chest. Okay. All right. Pretty good. And we'd have another, what, +3, +5, so we'd be at 9 points, or 9 strength. Both 4 Coster cards are out. Ilbon hopefully doesn't have 6. He has 5. How is he drawn his Galaxy Master again? It's round 3. He's seen that card twice. Wow. This is probably going to be a Twisted Mentat from Ilbon. He's going to... I mean, Ilbon is just going ham on this track here. I mean, the amount of cards he's going to be drawing soon is... It's definitely insane. He picks up the Beetle Point quickly. He buys Keys to Power for more spice. Desert Ambush is not bad. So we could either buy Benny Sister or buy Bounty Hunter. I think we buy Bounty Hunter here. We need the swords. We need that extra strength here. We'll buy Bounty Hunter and just start working on some more daggers. And because we are getting to trash a card. What card are we trashing though? We have 1 experimentation. Sorry, 1 specimen. Baron, just pass. Don't play an intrigue. 3 swords. How? Like, it's like every time I think Baron has exactly enough swords, he has it, and we can't even let him get away with it. We have to stop him from. This is crazy. Baron's intrigues have been insane. He saw finesse for a plus to take shipping. He saw Master Tactician for this combat, and he saw the Dreadnought. So it was just the absolute like turn of intrigues that Baron's been going through. Oh, and we didn't draw any yellow, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, not yellow. We didn't draw our diplomacy. Yeah, so we just lost a point, and we lost. It wasn't just the fact that we lost a point. We lost more than that. We could have had a bump in Benny. We could have had a bump in Emperor too, but either by playing our Truth Trance or our Truthsayer or our Benny Sister, but we gave that up. It was a mistake. We're paying for it now, so. Smuggling from Ilbon. Oh, so we're not seeing smuggling this round either? Okay, great. So I guess research station is also really bad here for us because we don't get to draw anything. Dang, this started off really good for us and it's gone really downhill. So at least the good thing is we know Baron has no intrigues, but he has a Dreadnought and a Troop, so that's basically enough to kind of slow us down. What's on the tech row? Disposal facility, Sonic Snoopers. I mean, I don't hate Great Flat, but if I go to Arakeen right now, it feels weak. Oh, because no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, all right. We'll deploy the 1 troop in. So we can go to interstellar shipping from what's his name? Memnon. He's gonna start picking up some more Solari. Do we want the Beetle Point right now, or do we want to play our Signet Ring? Obviously, I think the Beetle is probably a little bit more important for us. Oh, and Baron goes to Hardy Warriors. Oh, she's just absolutely rushing this game. But the thing is, at least we have some sort of way to stop him, especially with both War Chest and with War Chest and Private Army. So that's good. And we know he has no combat intrigues. So Mentat from Ilbon. We do need to Atomics the row so that we prevent Ilbon from seeing long reach. Let's see, are there any sword cards? There are sword cards. There's infantry in here. Mainly just infantry, and I don't think anybody's planning on buying infantry. So let's play our... So they go Karthag first, and then go to Great Flat? I want Great Flat because then I can go to Conspire, and then regenerate my troops. Um... Yeah, I like going to Karthag first. Uh, let's just get a let's just gain a thing for now, and then probably put a troop in. Oh, by the way, wait, how do we get an intrigue? Oh, quid pro quo. Okay, I see. We picked up an intrigue from just going to that space from going to Karthag. Okay. And quid pro quo is actually a pretty good intrigue for us because there's actually a world where we end up seeing Contaminator, Truthsayer, and Benny Sister all in one hand, and we can get a bump on Fremen, we can get a bump on like Emperor, and a bump on Benny all at once. What is happening in this combat? Oh, come on. Really? I thought that's the one place he wouldn't go. I thought he has water, so I thought he'd maybe think about going to research station. But he goes to Great Flat himself. Annoying. So we have to kind of play our experimentation too. Imperial Basin. Ugh. That's not good. Because now we've also lost the ability to go Conspire next round. Not good for us. Why would you go Great Flat there, man? There's so many other things to do. Why Great Flat? We also have 4 Persuasion to buy. Siege Tabor from Ilban. He's gonna start drawing his cards. Oh, he did that with Golo, didn't he? Yeah, he did that with Golo. So he's just gonna keep drawing cards, and almost every round see Spice was slow. Or just any big card in general. Okay, so we have, if we're playing our private army, right? If I'm playing the private army, I guess this is better for now because people are probably likely to go to Imperial Basin if we win this combat. We get a beetle bump. And then this should be the combat win for us. Hopefully, should be the combat win for us. Double cross. Okay, he double crosses Baron. Oh my god. What a great player. He double crosses Baron. And he has no intrigues. This is spectacular. We have 4 to buy. Guild Bankers comes off. So Baron's gonna buy Guild Bankers. 8 strength from Baron. Okay, so they both tie for 1 water, and we actually get to win the combat for 9 strength. So 9 persuasion on Real from Baron from Ilvan here. He probably picks up a Spice of Slow. Yeah. So this is the absolute power of Ilvan. He just hammers down this track. He gets to the end pretty fast, and that's most likely going to be like game. I'm sorry. He trashes a card and then picks up. Okay. That's fine. Both Baron and Memnon have 2 daggers, so they're both tying, and we're just gonna come over the top and win this combat. Yeah. There's no intrigue, he doesn't have, Memnon doesn't have intrigues. Memnon has memo quarters though. Okay. So let's just buy some more daggers. I guess we'll buy this. Then give me some more daggers. That's a dagger card. Also, Imperial Spy is not bad. We get to see intrigues. It's nice. So we currently have a 14 card deck with an alright amount of daggers in there. So let's play a private army, pick up the combat, and I think that should be it. Unless Baron has somehow also hit another private army. No, he hasn't. Well, good for us. And we win this combat. We get the flag. Desert powers the next combat. Sardaukar infantry, Imperial Spy. Oh wait, actually, we can actually pull off what's it called? Quid pro quo, like right now. And I think we probably will. I think just, I mean, we trash to see an intrigue. Poison super, not really relevant. Yeah, I think we're gonna end our turn. So we have enough spice exactly. So we can actually end up getting 3 bumps off of quid pro quo right now. Oh, oops. So a triple burn from quid pro quo feels super nice. Gain a faction influence on all spaces. So this bump is gonna go into well, the question is, are we going fold space, or are we going to either Hardy Warriors or Still Suits? Because we have our next action ready. We have Benny Sister to Secrets, and yeah, Benny Sister to Secrets, and then probably actually I think I like going to Still Suits, because next round we also have Contaminator, so we can actually contest for that alliance. Just like a nice thing to keep track of. So we've somehow found ourselves back into this combat, or this game, even against Ilbon's absolute menacing situation here. Also, by the way, nobody's getting Swordmaster. Nobody really has an intention of getting it for now. Round 5, and we're only seeing Baron with Swordmaster. This is good for us because we can actually kind of capitalize on that, because of the fact that we're also going to try to take the alliance, I believe. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt us to try to go for the alliance, right? Especially with the fact that we're probably going to be seeing this bump here, because we have Contaminator. And people are probably going to give us an extra spice here. We probably win the combat here for the point. Because we're going to get... Oh, yeah, actually, I think I'm probably going to go Hardy Warriors here, because I'm going to get points from this combat. Unless Baron goes to Highliner, obviously. Then it kind of ruins what I'm trying to do here. So Secrets from... We're going to go Secrets, and then play our Diplomacy to either Hardy Warriors or Still Suits. Whatever is open. Research Station from Ilbon. He ends up researching with Golas. So he has the end of the track already. So that's 7 points. Spice Slow is going to be 8. How else is he getting the other points, though? I mean, he's going to see a point on Wealth, probably. Master Tactician. Perfect. Okay, so we win this combat, too. We're probably going to win this combat, actually. Do I Poison Super right now? I don't think so. Well, what cards do I want to draw or not draw? I mean, if I see a Contaminator, I'm happy. I'm not that happy. We can probably hold this for next round. Because we're probably going to be needing to play our War Chest and our Master Tactician, so we don't need to get rid of all of our intrigues so far. Yeah. So I'm going to either Still Suits or Hardy Warriors, whichever one is open. Because we want to win the combat, and then we quid pro quo to get extra troops from the alliance here. So yeah, we're gonna get a total of 1 point from spacing. Sorry, 1 point from Still Suits. So that's 4. 1 point from Benny. That's 5. 1 point from Emperor. That's 6. This combat is 7. So we're in a pretty good spot here. And that's really the kind of shows you the power of quid pro quo. If you can end up taking all 3 actions to faction spaces, it is nuts. So as long as Baron doesn't go Hardy Warriors here, I think we can probably go Hardy Warriors and win the combat. Ilbon does have 2 intrigues though. And does Ilbon have high council? If he does, it would, I mean, then you know he's getting a spice slot every round, but also he probably still is getting a spice slot every round, especially with the cards he has. So yeah, I think we definitely go Hardy Warriors this round, or yeah, this action. Swordmaster he makes us discard troops or lose a troop in the combat. We're going to be discarding our reconnaissance. So hold on, let's count strength again. So we're currently on, what is this? 5. Sorry, we're gonna be, Hardy Warriors is gonna be putting us to 4 strength, and then this is gonna be 7, 10, and then 14. We could be at 14 strength without having to deploy the rest of our other troops, which I think is fine. It is really annoying that nobody's been blocking blue on Mentat. So let's take the bump first, and then do we want to deploy everything? I don't think we do. I think we're okay with not deploying everything for now. Gain 1 influence with our faction. Yeah, I think we're okay with playing our Master Tactician here. Memnon reveals his own Thailaksu Master. He's probably going to be picking up, I don't know, what could he be possibly picking up here? Baron's gonna try to win the combat with a simple Karthag or Arakeen. What's our situation here? So we need 2 more bumps somehow. Okay. What does Ilbon do? Ilbon's probably planning on going to, well, Ilbon needs a bump here, so he's gonna have 8 points at the end of this round. Highliner from Baron. Okay. Alrighty then. Here comes war. Why hold the quid? Well, I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't see. And why play it, right? Like, why show everybody else that we're gonna get the extra troops? He's on 9 strength. Again, that is not enough because of War Chest and a Master Tactician. And assuming Baron is in top deck another intrigue, I think we're okay. But going to this next round, though, there is a lot of troops that Baron's going to be having here. We do have 3 spice, so we're going to go back down to 1 spice at the end of this round. So let's reveal first, and then play our quid pro quo. Buy scout? Sure, let's buy a scout. It's a dagger. Let's play quid pro quo. Get a bump in Fremen, get a bump in Bene Gesserit, and get a bump in Emperor. So we're on 9 points right now. Or sorry, not 9, sorry. We're on 6 points right now. And 9 strength, or 10 strength with Master Tactician. Okay. Oh, next round, what we can do is actually get, we have 1 negotiator, right? We have 1 negotiator, so we can actually buy Sonic Snoopers. And we're probably going to plan on doing that. So 0 daggers from Baron. So right now, we are currently beating him in the combat with the Master Tactician. So is this the turn where our luck flips and we start getting not top decked? Who knows? Couple of intrigues for Baron that he's probably planning on doing something with. So our next round is going to be, oh yes, Ilbon missed Spice was slow. Okay, this is great. He does pick up power play, which is kind of like a point for him anyways, because he still needs 1-2 bumps. So if he just takes a power play to like a selected reading, that's a point on its own. What tech do we have? I forgot. Oh, right. I forgot the best. Well, it depends on the if you want to push the Emperor troops and avoid infiltrated secrets. Oh, I didn't think anybody was gonna infiltrate secrets. I guess somebody could, but yeah. I mean, you're right. Maybe I should have played it, but I think not playing it was also fine there. Bang! Baron does not get his beetle point his combat win. He doesn't have any combat intrigue, so this is good. More information on Baron. He has two intrigues. Neither of them are combats. Next combat is Guild Bank Raids, which is great because we have no intention of trying to win it. We have our Solari for Swordmaster. We have our Solari for basically everything we need. Like, we're gonna get Dreadnoughts here. We have enough Solari to play War Chest as well. Obviously, maybe I do want to get something in this combat so that I can. Hmm. Okay, so I assume we go secrets here. What's our next card? Or do we don't know our next card. It could be anything here. Yeah, I think we go secrets here and just try to get the Benny Alliance itself. Um, and then we can poison Snooper for the next card. If it's good, we could keep it. If it's bad, we can get rid of it. We really want to reshuffle. These next hand isn't looking too great for us. Research station from Memnon. Um, we also want to prevent Ilbon from going to Mentat again and again. And I doubt that's going to happen. I mean, also, Memnon's decided that he doesn't want to stop Baron from shipping. Um, Baron's not going to stop Ilwan from Mentat. So, just the amount of lines that people are having is crazy. Ooh, is there an argument to be made for High Council here? High Council, and then we get restricted ordnance. That's still around. We still have one tech negotiator, so it is still possible for us to get there. Hmm. So secrets first. Do we want to play secrets first? Secret. I also want to play my experimentation because that kind of. Oh no, I don't need to. I can hold on playing the experimentation because we still get the beetle point anyways. And oh, that experimentation that we don't play can be used um as an out to get more troops in because we can always do the other path, the what's called reclaim forces, get either two troops or a beetle. Instead, we just pick the two troops, which we're probably going to be needing anyways for next round. Haga, I mean, why Haga? Like, what's? Oh, are you thinking Haga and then High Council for restricted? Yeah, yeah, that's definitely possible. We also have a negotiator, so um, that could be something. So what's the intrigue situation? We might want to pick up. I was thinking maybe we pick up another intrigue, six Solari. It's not really the best for us. Hmm. Oh, also there's another world where I can actually play my experimentation this round, and then get play my experimentation, and then maybe go here, and then next round once I ship down with another experimentation, we can actually get two bumps to take either the Benny Alliance or the Fremen or the spacing. Could be useful. Um, Because we still have this extra bump that's just kind of sitting here, and I think picking up this isn't bad. Let's advance. Get the experimentation, go here, and then end our turn. Okay. We could also steal the alliance from Baron. That's also an option we have. Swordmaster from Memnon. We're gonna see a Mentat probably from Baron. Hopefully it's a Mentat. We would hate to give Ilbon Mentat again because then he gets Spice from slow. But the question is how does Ilbon get the 10th point? Highliner. Oh god. Okay. This is not great. So Spice from slow from Ilbon. That puts us up to 9 points. Where's the 10th? He needs to find the Benny point, or he needs to get like 2 Spice slows. Oh, actually, that might be possible for Ilbon to get 2 Spice slows if he gets High Council. That's just an interesting Highliner from Baron. What, like, why? Why Highliner? 6 troops in, sure. Does Baron have Swordmaster? He does, right? So this is gonna be a Mentat from Ilbon, and we're gonna go really selective reading. He gives up Mentat, but oh, does he have a bump? He might have a bump. He might have a bump in one of these intrigues, and then Strong Arm. Okay, all right. And then Spice Slow to end the game. Yeah, all right. And Baron, he doesn't actually have he doesn't have the alliance, I believe. So yeah, this game actually doesn't even go one more round. We just lose. Oh, also Chom shares cherry on top. Nice. He's on 10 points. Select rating, yep. Gets in there. Unfortunately, we have lost this game. So I guess we could go Mentat. Like, what are we looking for? Oh, we could go Mentat and then pick up another intrigue from Sonic Snoopers. Oh, Sonic Snoopers is gone. Never mind. We're sitting on 7 points right now, so let's poison Snooper really quick. Sure, let's draw it. We have 2 actions. Well, we could get the Beetle point. That's at least 1 more point. We could infiltrate as well. Huh. So I mean, the game has ended. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get 2nd place if it's possible. So we're in 7 points right now. The Beetle would be 8 at least. So I think we start with a Mentat. Okay, nice. All right, so now we can actually take the alliance from what's his name? Well, the thing is we can still end on 10 points, right? We can still end on 10 points, but the problem is we're going to lose to what's his face? Ilbon here on Spice Tiebreaks. And the way I'm seeing 10 points is Contaminator here for the Beetle point. That's 8. And then we take the alliance with 9 with Research Station. And then we get 4 Solari from this combat to put us up to 10. Sorry, to put us up to 10 Solari total for War Chest. So we still have a path to 10 points, but unfortunately, as I said, it's not enough. Because we do lose to Ilbon on Spice Tiebreaks. Yeah. It's unfortunate that it ended up like that. I mean, is there any world where we see a Spice Move slow? There's 2-1. I mean, we'd have to go 2-2, right? So we lose 1 persuasion there. Sorry, we lose 2 persuasion, so we don't have 2, 3, 4, and then we would need to find 5 persuasion 2 cards, which is obviously impossible. Yeah, so we do hit 10, and we lose to Ilbon on tiebreaks. unfortunate set of events that worked out. Also, Ilwan never actually had the Spice of Slow. The only way he could have ended the game is because of Chome shares. So, and we would have been in a perfect position to get Chome shares off next round too. Unfortunate. It's alright. We do get second place though, so that's something. Let's just get the water here. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty close. Um, we had to figure. I mean, we have a path to 10. We have 10 points in our hand. The issue is there's nothing else after that. We don't have spice. Ilbon has the spice. Ilbon has the spice he needs to close out the game. But yeah, I don't think anybody else is gonna be hitting 10 points here. The only way we could have hit 10 really, or 11 maybe, is if this combo was a victory point. Oh no, that still wouldn't help because we would then lose War Chest. So either way, we were lost. Yeah, a very, very close game. We're going to be losing on Spice tiebreaks to Ilbon here. Yeah. Memnon picks up some more points. I mean, the intrigues that people ran with are pretty good here. We saw Ilbon with Chome shares. It'd be crazy if Ilbon also somehow has Spice was slow. Sorry, Corner of the Market or something. Parallaxo track for so pretty good stuff here. I'm happy with the way we performed. 10 points, especially in this situation where we got Chome shared is unfortunate. Because next round we probably had the game in hand. Because we would have gone to Dreadnought this round. We would have probably picked up a High Council for a restricted ordnance. Well, we would have probably picked up one or the other, and then we would have probably gotten Solari from this combat to get Dreadnought next round. So, yeah. Let's go to Research Station. Let's research, get the bump. Take the bump in Fremen. Take the Alliance. This is the first time I've actually seen Bounty Hunter be, like, fully used here, which is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, the extra 2 Solari is nice. And another experimentation. So let's reveal. We have 5 persuasion to buy. Guess we can buy Xian. Oh, we might as well buy the troops. Yeah, Ilbon not having an alliance, so we can't really take stop him from securing another point. Yeah, we get, what is this? I believe 4 Solar from this combat puts us up to 12 strength. Oh, sorry, puts us up to 12 Solari, meaning we get another point from War Chest, putting up to 10. Yeah, so we lose the combat. We lose the game on Spice tiebreaks, and for a round 6 finish, hitting even 10 points is phenomenal for us. Yeah, 10 points in 1 Spice, 10 points in 5 Spice. Yeah, super close game. Ilbon ended up getting, the extra point that he needed to kind of prevent us from. Oh, game starts in 2 minutes. Perfect. Just in time for the next game. Glad we did not have to wait. Yeah. I think that was the best we could have done, especially with the fact that Ilbon could saw Thalexu Master for I think what, round 2, round 3, and round 4. No, he saw it he didn't see it round 6. He saw it round 5 then. So he saw it 3 times in 6 rounds, which is, I mean, spectacular. He ended up he missed Spice of Slow that one round, but then he recovered that Spice of Slow loss point by getting Chome shares, which made sense why he didn't go Mentat. How did he get the Solari though? Oh, smuggling. Right. He smuggled down, got the Solari for Chom shares, and that was it. And the only reason that happened is because Baron decided not to go to shipping. Both Memnon and Baron decided to skip on shipping, allowing Ilbon exactly enough Solari to get to Chom shares off. Yeah. And I mean that's how it worked. So we got 1 minute until next game. 42 seconds until the next game. Ten seconds. Come on. Next game. All right. All right. This time, and we're not gonna stop playing Romber or Memnon. I mean, especially with an artillery in the game, right? It's hard to say no. Um, Also, that quid pro quo, like instantly got us those three extra bumps, which we needed to secure, well, the Emperor Alliance to get the Fremen Alliance and also, um, take the Benny point or the Benny friendship. So we got the most optimal value out of that card. 3 points for 2 spice. Um, Yeah, this wasn't a very faction heavy game. This game was a very Spice Missile heavy game. I mean, both Galaxy Masters were there. Very research heavy pause. Like very research heavy. Okay, well we're back. All right, so we're playing against Tragan, Jonas, and Lodorakis. Detonation devices. All right, that convinces me enough. I have Romber. Uh, let's see. What are the leaders of there? Oh, detonation devices, Imperial Bashar. Oh, the only thing I'm missing is artillery. Artillery Imperial Bashar, man. I think I played in a Kaz game with Artillery Imperial Bashar, and I think I reeled like 17 swords on one round, which was crazy. We could pick the Beast though. Beast is not bad here. Um, if you guys want to know how to play bad leaders well, you came to the right channel. If you want to play if you want to know how to play good leaders even better, this is not the right channel. Okay, well, Romber gets taken in first and fourth position. Well, so we lose Romber, so now we have to choose one of the other leaders here, and it's probably going to be Beat the Beast. We're going to see us Baron from second position, Tessia in third, typical stuff, and then, well, we get Romber, or we get Beast. Yuna in first. Interesting. Okay. Or Yuna in second. So do we pick the Beast here? Yeah, I think we'll just pick the Beast here. Maybe be like a little bit more on meta. I could have picked Ariana there, but I wasn't really feeling an Ariana game. I don't want to think too much. With Ariana, you do have to do a little bit more thinking than general. So we drew both of our accesses and our signaling. So our next round is convincings. Dagger. Next round is not looking too good. Yeah, and we also missed the Conspire line, so that's also something. But we can also just get to Conspire on like round 2 or something. Round 3. Let's go to Weld. And just hold. We're gonna see a smuggling from Yuna. And Yuna's gonna smuggle again next round. So back-to-back smuggling from Yuna. She's gonna give us some more Solari. card bag from what's her name? Tessia. Card deck from Tessia. Rumber's probably going full. What? I was not expecting Rumber to actually go full space, but now that he has. So the question is, do we go? Do we go to? Hmm. Do we go still suits or do we go to like a secrets? Because technically we have one water, and next round all we kind of have to do is just get one experimentation for this Haga Basin to actually get 4 spice to then go to conspire. Hmm. So I think secrets are. I think we just go to. I think we get water. The extra water is not bad for grade flat, and I think we'll deploy on just one troop for now. Hold up, I'll be right back. Gotta check. Came up, so unfortunately I have to go. I won't be even be able to finish this game. It was unfortunate that this game had to end up like this. And it's always good practice to like resign before you go. It'll affect my elo, sure, but sorry, couldn't stream. See you guys.